Been trying to get through this episode, and I'm exhausted today, guys. My son woke up early. I barely got any sleep last night, and uh, I'm depleted. I'm depleted over here. So, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Forge for Greatness. I'm your host, Chris LaForgia. This podcast is for the builders, the creators, and the underdogs who are forging their own path. This is going to be a very quick episode in honor of Mother's Day today. We have a very special Sunday episode, and this one's for all the mothers out there. I'm going to give you the few reasons why mothers are the real breadwinners in the family. Starting with reason number 1 and number 2, they bring peace to every household, and they bring stability to every family, every household. Peace and stability. I can remember when I was little, my mother was always the peacemaker in the family. So whenever there was tension or conflict between myself, my brother, my father and I, or whoever, my mother was always the one to chime in, butt in, and make sure to resolve that conflict, that tense situation amicably, okay? And mothers all share that quality. It's an emotional and an intellectual capability of just bringing peace and stability to every situation. They are truly the backbone of the family. And kudos to you guys for putting up with our shit and keeping everyone in check and in line. I equate this to a movie, I don't know if you guys have seen this, called Soul Food. And in Soul Food, the grandmother, her name was Big Mama, and she was the glue that held the entire family together. And it's a sad movie. I might actually get choked up right now just thinking about it. When Big Mama passes away, the family starts to drift apart, fall apart, break apart. The puzzle pieces become unglued. And as the movie progresses, you see all the conflict, all the tension between the different family members, between the daughters, between the sons, or whoever. And someone eventually has to step into that role and become the new Big Mama. And one of them does, and they glue the family back together. And women, mothers, you all share that amazing quality of being able to be the glue that holds the family together and keeps the family together. So, love you guys for that. That was reason number 3, I believe. And number 4, you really, mothers, all you mothers out there, you really sacrifice so much of your energy, so much of your time, your emotional and like your emotional bandwidth. Like you just sacrifice it day in and day out. Like my wife, she's pregnant with our second child. She's due in June next month. And she's raising a 2-year-old, a reckless 2-year-old, I must say. And he's the reason why I woke up early this morning and didn't get much sleep last night. So thank you, Lorenzo. But she's raising him. She's also pregnant, about to pop. And she's finding the time and the energy. She's running on fumes most days, but she's still finding the time and energy to cook a meal, to take Lorenzo to the park, to bring him to school, pick him up from school. She still has the time and energy to go to work part-time. And all mothers are amazing at this. My mother included. She always had dinner ready at night, despite being, a full-time real estate agent and, raising 2 kids. So love you guys for that. Love you, Amanda. Love you, Mom. You guys are truly amazing at, like I said earlier, keeping the family together, gluing the pieces together, but also you make more sacrifices than anyone I know to be there for your kids, to be there for us, and it's amazing. You really, so when my son grows up, when Lorenzo gets to be about, I don't know, 13, 14 years old, or whenever he becomes a man, whenever he steps into manhood, most of the qualities that he's going to possess are a result of not how I raised him, but how Amanda raised him, how my wife raised him. So she's building his foundation. And most women, the mothers, they build the foundation, they build the personality, they build the emotional foundation. And usually children become who they become as a result of the mother and how she raised them. So if it wasn't for the mothers, if it wasn't for you, Amanda, if it wasn't for you, Mom, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. And Lorenzo won't be the person that he is one day. So kudos to you guys again for that. Love you for that. And last reason, and it's definitely not the last reason, I can go on and on and on, but again, I wanted this to be a short episode, straight to the point, honoring all the mothers out there for Mother's Day, the sacrifices that you guys make day in and day out. And the last reason is mothers believe in their children before they even believe in themselves and before anyone else in this world believes in us. So mothers believe in us from day fucking one. And my mother has always been my number one fan. She's always been supportive of my dreams. And even before I embarked on this journey of having my own video production and social media marketing company, my mother would always be optimistic, always be feeding me words of encouragement, always saying, "You're going to do it, you're going to do it. You're going to be rich one day, you're going to conquer the world." So even before we even step foot on the path as children, as young adults, even before we take that first leap of faith, mothers are in our corners, rooting us on, believing in what we're setting out to do even before we believe in what we're going to do. So they must have like a sixth sense, and it's an amazing quality that they all seem to possess. So thank you, Mom, for that. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for never quitting on that belief in me. And it's definitely helped forge me into the person that I am today. Love you for that. Love you, Amanda. Love to all the mothers out there celebrating today. This day, this podcast, this episode is for you. Share it. All the non-mothers out there, share it with your mothers if you got any value out of this one. Once again, guys, greatness isn't given, it is forged. Happy Mother's Day, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.